Good evening, everybody. This is a bit of a serious time for me, and the reason being is that a very dear friend of mine who has been a mentor to me and a father figure is fighting cancer at this time. And for those of you who don't know, his name is Richard Brown, and he's the former guild master of the late Highlander Warriors reenactment group, and which I had the honor of having been a part of for 8 years until its disbandment. Richard has been a very huge influence on me and a very great friend. Like I said, a mentor. He's the man who taught me swordplay. He's one who really helped me to grow in my knowledge of Scottish history and being part of the Scottish culture and being part of the reenactment scene and the Scottish games. For those of you who know me from these games and who know me from these events and from fair, part of why you know me at all in the first place is because of Richard. And it's, for the things I've done at fair that you may have enjoyed seeing, like the swordplay or, even the leather work. I mean, he didn't do leather work, but he doesn't do leather work, but it's just the ambiance, the scenery, a lot of the stuff that he brought to the table all those years influenced me so much that it does affect me in my leather work. It does affect me in everything that I do ultimately, and so I'm incredibly indebted to this man, and I would like to ask anybody who can contribute. He needs about $15,000 to get medical treatment for his cancer, and he's a very proud person. He's not going to go asking people for money. A very close friend of his from I guess childhood has posted on his Facebook that there's actually like a GoFundMe page for him. I'll try to share it on my page here, but what I'm asking is if any of you can contribute to that. And what I'm going to do to kind of sweeten that, for those of you who don't know him, but would like to contribute to a truly noble cause, I'd like to offer the following item for auction. This is a copy of the King James Holy Bible. I've had it for about 16 years. Got it at Costco, but it's a hardbound. It has illuminated manuscript, and it's got a nice font to it as well. It has a gold leafing on the edging. The front cover is actually from a picture stone cross from the 8th or 9th century, which I adapted for use on this cover. The back cover is from the Book of Kells, and the images are referred to in artwork as the four evangelists. Scripturally, this is incorrect. It's actually the four seraphim that guard the throne of God, if you read the book of Revelation and I believe also Ezekiel. So yeah, but in any case, it's referred to as the four evangelists in medieval art. When you open the cover, front cover, you have at the beginning Aleph, which is the Hebrew letter Alpha. Back cover, you have Omega. So for those of you who are familiar with Christianity and scriptures, you'll understand the meaning of these things. If not, you can always start. You always learn, right? But I want to offer this, and I'm asking a minimum of $200. My mom thinks I'm crazy. She thinks I should be asking about $400, $500, $600. I don't think she's wrong. At the same time, I understand that the economy isn't great and that not everybody has money, and so I'm not going to ask you guys that much off the bat. But I would ask. I mean, if you could, that'd be great. And I swear to you on my life, I will do everything in my power to get this money to Richard. This is not going to my leather work. This isn't going to Spoils of War. This isn't going to any kind of materials I would be using for any commissions. Or any other things of personal gain. It will not be going to my personal bills or anything like that. This is money that I'll be sending, strictly speaking, to Richard's GoFundMe page. And you'll have my highest thanks. And I greatly appreciate that. If you can, if you can't, I understand. But I will not let this go. This is not part of the giveaway. This is something I'm literally asking money. Whoever can pay the most, next say 24 hours, if you guys can, manage that, I can extend it longer. Whoever can contribute as much as possible to this, I would appreciate that. I know that Richard would also appreciate that. And those of you who know Richard and love him, I know you guys will appreciate anything that anybody can offer on his behalf. And so I'd really appreciate that. To give you guys a bit of background on Richard and myself, I mean, like I said, I was a part of the Highlander Warriors from, let's say, the end of 2004 all the way through the end of 2012. The group was disbanded in 2013. And I had a lot of great times. I learned a lot. I made a lot of friendships that I still have to this day. Rich and I had a bit of a falling out, but which I regret. And we haven't talked as much in recent years, but we've started talking again. And I'm thankful to be able to talk to him and to be able to have a relationship with the guy. And so he's in my prayers. He's going to be in my prayers every day. And just like any of my friends who are suffering this disease, I have a few friends who are dealing with it. I've had family and friends pass away from it, but I also have hope and faith that those who are suffering now will be able to overcome it. And I'm hoping and praying that he is among those that do. But I also know that medical care is very important, and I'd like to see him get that. So, Richard he's been a huge influence on the Northern California Scottish Renaissance and a historical reenactment community. And he's one of the reasons that swordplay has gotten as big as it has. I mean, just his influence, his sphere of influence, even the groups that have not learned from him directly have been inspired by him indirectly. And that's why there's as much swordplay at these events as there is a lot of it has to do with him. I will stand by that. I've watched things happen over the years. So he's been a huge influence on everybody, whether they know it or not. So, yeah, I just want to kind of share that. And, seriously, if anybody can offer any help, I'd appreciate that. We all would. So the items that are actually for giveaway tonight are actually these Rampant Lion racers with Belt-On construction. It was very difficult to paint red within yellow without actually contaminating the yellow. It was not easy. These things are easily worth $100. Easily. So if anybody can offer some cash, I'd appreciate that. This is officially part of the giveaway. So if nobody ends up being able to offer cash or PayPal money, PayPal's easier. I can transfer the funds more easily. But if nobody can afford to, buy these, but they still want them, you can still win these. It's not like, like the game isn't continuing on, but the kind of stakes have been raised a little bit higher for me at least. And I didn't start this game to make money directly off of anything that I'm giving away. I really kind of did this to get rid of stuff and to also kind of maybe develop interest in people for my leather, to maybe possibly gain some more business down the road. Now I'm just trying to kind of, for my part, raise funds for this father figure of mine. And so here's how the rules will work for this round. Whoever offers, if anybody does offer money, whoever offers the most, I don't care if it's like, $20, I don't care if it's $1. Okay. Whoever offers money, the most money in the next 24 hours wins this round, hands down. That's just how it's going to work. If nobody can offer money, and I understand if you can't, because again, we've had some bad weather lately. It's prevented me from going to work. and I'm an electrician apprentice. So if if nobody offers money, but any former Highlander warriors or customers do, type in "I want this period bracers," the first person on that list wins. If no one who's a former Highlander warrior or former customer, responds within the first, like, say, 10 names, then it'll go to the first person who makes who types that "I want this" bracers. The exception is a pearl. You know who you are. If you say that you want these and you're one of those first 10 names, you win the round. But here's the deal: if nobody offers money, but I see your name on the list of people who have offered money to help Richard, whether you're a former customer of mine, or a former Highlander warrior, or just a friend, the first person who's done that, provided that nobody offers money in this round, they will win this. I've looked at the names of people who've offered money so far, and if I see, and I'll look at it again 24 hours from now, or when I declare a winner for this round. So that's kind of the rules now. So I just kind of want to show solidarity for Richard, and kind of solidarity with fellow Highlander warriors. It's kind of strange how I kind of mixed the Highlander warriors into these rounds recently, and now I just find out today that Richard has cancer. So please help out if you can. The next set of rounds that we have between now and Sonora are going to be a variety of items, and not all of them are going to be quite as as fancy as this. And I'm not going to really be maybe stressing as much about the money. I'm still going to ask, because I have to now. I have to. So thank you all. Please keep playing. Don't be discouraged from playing, and if you don't have any money, don't feel like you can't ask to get these bracers anyway. It's still something I'm offering. But again, this is a round where the money talks. Whoever has the money wins the round. But if there's no money, you can still win the round. Don't feel bad, But if you can help out, you'd have my deepest thanks and my eternal gratitude. So thank you very much. Look forward to seeing who wins, and God bless. Have a good night.